Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37. We're back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Contest coming up, first of two that will happen today. Chance to win the DVD copy Blu-ray of Michael Moore's brand new film called Where to Invade Next. We will give you the chance to win that sometime between now and 8 o'clock. But on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker hotline, as he is every Tuesday at this time, we have Barry Blank from National Estate Jewelers for our feature that we call What's It Worth? So Barry is back with us today. Hey, Barry, good morning. How you doing today?
Good morning. Waiting for the sunshine.
Yeah, it'll get here. It'll get here. Bringing a lot of heat with it, too, starting up tomorrow. You know, I've wondered, Barry, you've been doing this a long time, and you've probably seen and done so many different things, but what are some of the most unusual or perhaps, expensive items that you've ever had the privilege of actually handling? Can you talk about some of the more interesting or maybe expensive things that you've had the pleasure of seeing and handling?
Sure. In 1979, I started my first job with Christie's, one of the world's biggest auction houses. And the thing that really strikes me is an 8-carat pink diamond. It was a square stone in a beautiful ring, and a platinum ring. And I think it was at the time $2 or $3 million.
Wow!
That it actually sold for at auction. And at auction, all you need is two buyers, two people who want to buy it. The price can go crazy. So it's really beautiful.
Give me a visual about how big an 8-carat diamond is.
An 8-carat diamond,
size-wise,
probably about 3/4 of an inch across.
And it was like a pink color. That had to be beautiful.
It was intense pink. It was really pink. Did you know that diamonds come in almost all colors of the rainbow?
I did not know that. But that pink had to be stunning.
Oh, stunning. They come in, as we know, we call them canary, which are yellow. And yellow comes in many different varieties. It comes in fancy yellow, light fancy yellow, intense fancy yellow, and vivid fancy yellow. And all colors come like that. Purples, yellows, reds, blues, all of these are natural colors of diamonds.
Very cool. Talk about some other things that you've had the chance to touch.
Well, I can tell you one thing I did have in my hands, and I did sell it. It was a Patek Philippe World Time pocket watch. It was 18 karat gold, excuse me. And with the pocket watch, this was what we call triple signed. The dial was signed, the movement was marked Patek Philippe, and the case was marked Patek Philippe. And all around the dial were all the different countries of the world. And you could just look at the watch, and you could actually know what time it was in another part of the world. It was like, I think it sold it was hoped to sell at auction for $50,000 or $60,000, and brought much less. It brought $35,000.
Wow!
But you just never know. Another thing, just for people's sake to understand, if you go to Tiffany, you buy or any big store, you're buying the Tiffany name or the Van Cleef name or the whoever you're buying it from, but a Tiffany diamond ring or anything from Tiffany will bring greater values than any other stone, any other company, whether it's a mall store or a local store, because people love to see this word Tiffany on that, and then they hope they're getting a blue box with it. One thing I want to say, and really unusual, I was a kid. I was maybe 12, 13, or 14 years old, and I was into refinishing.
Did we lose Barry again? All right, we got to try to get Barry back. But this is Read All About It, or make that, this is our feature that we do with Barry Blank every week here on WCTC. Let's get Barry back. Oh, there you go. We lost you there for a second, sir.
I'm back. Anyway, my
Welcome
mom and
back,
dad were in the antique business. I don't know which quarter of what I said. And my father went to what we call junk dealers, because he was always in the hunt, and he brought home this heavy metal statue he paid like $50 for. He said, that must be worth it. It was about 2.5 feet tall, and it was painted dark green. And when they were out, and I was inquisitive, and I was refinishing furniture at the time, I took this zip paint stripper to it,
Mm-hmm.
and out came this gold-plated, or what we call doré bronze statue,
Wow.
and it was unbelievable. It was a winged lady, or a lady of victory from France. The artist was a person named P. Gask. And I think they sold it at the time about 40 years ago for $2,500. Talk about finding a hidden gem. And right in front of everybody's eyes. And this was from a junk dealer. And I think they paid $50. And today, that $2,500 statue, very rare, very good artist, probably $10,000, $12,000.
That's amazing. Why would somebody paint it green?
You know what? People paint everything. It is a joke, though. My mom and dad started their antique business buying and selling iron pots, like cast iron frying pans and other things like that. And the joke was in my family that if we didn't want to refinish it, just paint it black and it'll sell. And they painted everything black. My father had this handy spray can all over the time.
Wow.
He was great.
Excellent. Talking to Barry Blank this morning from National Estate Jewelers. This is What's It Worth. We do it every Tuesday here on WCTC. And, of course, the free verbal evaluation days continuing at your place today, right, Barry?
That's right. And actually, we're actually looking for new charities to partner with. We just started partnering with EBJC, East Brunswick Jewish Center, and anytime a client comes in and says, I'm from EBJC, we're going to make a donation to the Jewish Center for every single person that walks through the door and says, I'm from EBJC.
Wow.
And we'll do this with any charity. So if any charity comes in and or calls me on the phone, we will be happy to talk to them about this, because we love to give money away and support our local charities and institutions.
That's very nice of you. Now, you know all the charities I work with, Barry, so you might be opening up a little bit of a floodgate here. You're still good with that?
I'm wonderful with that, because
I admire that.
Nothing could make me happier.
I admire that. Thank you, Barry. That's great of you to say. And, of course, Route 18 northbound side in East Brunswick is where you'll find National Estate Jewelers. Again, the free verbal evaluation days, and any of the charities that might be listening today, mention that you're with the charity, and Barry wants to work with you. And you'll even set up events, Barry? You'll go that far?
I will set up events there. I'll even give lectures for them to start off the event on appraisals or whatever I do online. Whatever they hear me talk about, I'll be happy to pick a topic.
That's really great of you, Barry. I really appreciate that. But have a nice Memorial Day weekend, and we'll do this again coming up next Tuesday. And you got a trip. Where are you going soon? Vegas? You're headed somewhere soon, right?
Going to Vegas Sunday night for 2 trade shows.
Okay.
So next Tuesday, I'll be calling you from the Tropicana Hotel in Las Vegas, and the week after, I'll be calling you from a trip up the coast in California.
Excellent stuff, my friend. Safe travel, and we'll talk next week, all right?
All right.
Thank you. All right, Barry Blank, my guest here on